Hello. Hello? Hello? I hear myself. Where do I hear myself from? Oh, I see it. There we go. Muted. Saved. Alrighty, there we go. Nighttime? How do I know Keggy? NeoFly knows it. That's the only way I know. Yeah, NeoFly put it as a mission. So I accepted, and now I'm gonna fly there. Vision Jet, NeoFly, and I got PAST going, the Bird Persistent Aircraft Simulator online beta tool is running. Oh, that's weird. It says airframe hours 0. I think it's taking into account the livery now? I'm not sure. It's very dark. Alright, let's see. I got the SimBrief flight plan going already. Let's get that open. Over here. Taking a few packs. The bigliest stream of the day. Yes. Yeah. SF50 Cirrus Vision Jet. There we go. There's the route. All right, let's get this thing going. Little nighttime action. Batteries on. Okay, let's get the checklist going. Parking brake, BAT 1 and 2, Gen 1 and 2, and strobe. External GPO? Nah. Let's go over here. SimBrief. Hey, what's up, Bobby, Givens, Dev, JT, Rock, Trax, Dave, Decoy, NASA, aka Sawyers, Sawyer number 1. Oh, you got the Moza. What's the AB9? Is that the yoke? I don't know anything about Moza stuff. Never used it. 27,000 feet. Alrighty, import the route. Runway 18 right. Alright. Let's check down here. Initial fuel. SimBrief wants me to take, or sorry, NeoFly wants me to take 1,100 pounds, which is impossible in this plane. I don't actually know if I get any... Do I get like some bonus XP for taking some cargo or not? Actually, I have no idea. If it's an all or nothing kind of thing. Wants me to take 1,000 pounds of fuel. Alright, that's doable. Let's give it 1,020. Alright, strobe lights were already on. Cast messages, takeoff pitch trim and bleed off. Yeah, we haven't started the engine yet. Fob sync. Aircraft loading, who knows. Alright, SJI and then the Jet 2 airway to inbred? What? Inbird? What the heck? Alright, and then direct to the airport, runway 18. What's up, Bluebeard, Hamil, Austin? Dude, what the heck? Alright, next. Required takeoff distance, I don't know. Accept initialization. Maybe I should use charts. Could try out the Navigraph charts, I guess. Teaser for the bird romance mod. I think that is it, actually. All right, we got our charts over here and our checklist over here. And then on the MFD, I guess all the way over here, we'll get our map. Okay. It's kind of a nice setup. All right, cast messages. We need to get the plane started up here. There's the whine of the fuel pump. Bing, bing.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
All right, where are our night charts? Auto. Oh no. Map. I set it to auto and it's not doing day. Not doing nighttime. Alright, we'll set it manually. What's up, Eric? Alright, strobes are on, cast messages, and then Simbrief said we want to go to 17,000. Sorry, 27,000.
Beyond ATC.
Let's just set 5. Okay. Engines are started. Let's get trim and flaps. Oxygen and bleed. And we just got probe heat now. Alright, let's listen to the ATIS.
Dew point 11. Altimeter tree 010. VFR conditions. Landing and departing runways 09er, 18 left, 18 right. Redback, all hold short instructions.
Redback.
Advise on initial contact, you have information, Juliet. Lakefront Airport
Juliet.
Juliet.
What's up, Beans?
0229er Zulu. Wind 150 at 6. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 19er. Dew point 11. Altimeter tree 010. VFR condition.
Alright, altimeter 3010. That matches what the sim thinks. That's good. Alright, cast messages are done. Thrust is idle. Brakes. Hold. We already did the fuel pump and all that. Engine button press. Yep. All that's good. EIS. Outside air temp's 19. It's warm, so we'll leave. Ice protection systems off. ECS control panel is set over here. Enabled. Oxygen verified on. Avionics, all the nits are done. Caps pin is stowed. What's up, Devin? Alright, caps removed and stowed. Passengers briefed. Yo, we're gonna get our IFR clearance. We don't know which runway we're taking off from yet. Alright, let's get our clearance. 127.4.
Conditions.
127.4, and then after that we'll have ground on 121.7. Alright, let's get our clearance here at Lakefront. Clearance couch 323. We want to pick up our IFR to Kilo Echo Golf India. What airport is Kilo Echo Golf India? Duke Field.
Couch 323, Lakefront clearance, cleared to Duke Field, Eglin Avo NAR 3, Airport. Radar vectors SEMS, then as filed. Maintain 4,000 feet. Expect flight level 270, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.15, squawk 1350.
All right, cleared to Kilo Echo Golf India vectors SEMS VOR, then as filed, climb maintain 4000, expect flight level 270, departure 133.15, squawk 1350, couch 323.
Couch 323, read back correct. Contact ground 121.7 when ready for start or taxi.
121.7, couch 323. Okay, 121.7 with ground, and then tower is 118905. It says CTAF. Then departure 113 or 133.15, which is the first one. All right, let's squawk 1350. 1350. Okay. And then initial altitude's 4,000. All right, passenger briefing. Nope, don't know how to do it. Or flying the airplane. Seat belts, bleed switch to bleed. Common nav GPS set. Yep, ATIS clearance obtained. Altimeter check 3010. Transponder is set. Heading and initial altitude. So we're going to take off from runway 18 right. Okay, and then let's go to charts. Actually, over here we can look at 18 right. 18 right looks like, can't see. Wish they would be able to load higher res ones here so you could zoom in, but it seems like it's not a thing. All right, 18 right is 177 on the heading. All right, 177 heading, and then flight level change with auto throttle on. Oops, that's autopilot on. Auto throttle on, there we go. All right, takeoff heading, flight level change 165. Flight controls, free and correct. Yep. Oh, yep. Sean said apologies, the A300... Oh, yeah, I got the marketplace. Yeah, I was hoping I'd have a way to get it, but yeah. But it says permanently unavailable in the marketplace, so I don't know if that's true or Anybuild just hasn't done anything on the marketplace since the 350 $85 reveal kind of thing, you know? I don't know. Anyway, hopefully they don't make you buy it again, because that would suck. All right, trim is set. Flaps are at 50%. Togo we're not using. Pitch attitude 10. Cast messages check. Seats, parking brake release, and check the brakes. All right, we're ready to taxi. Right over there. This way. And we got to cross 18 left to get to 18 right. Okay, and then we got information Juliet 4000. We got the squawk code, so we're ready to taxi.
Request pushback and engine start.
And we'll get the landing light on.
November 103 Delta Echo, lakefront ground, pushback approved, face south.
Pushback approved, face south. November 103 Delta Echo.
How many times do I have to hit the parking brake? Where is it? Alright, work that time. There we go. Lakefront ground, couch 323, ready to taxi with information at Juliet. Alright, dudes, let's go. We're going.
Couch 323, runway 18 right taxi via Foxtrot Delta Bravo.
18 right via Fox Delta Bravo, couch 323. Fox Delta Bravo.
Negative, clarify departure, runway 18 right and taxi via Foxtrot Delta Bravo.
18 right, taxi via Fox Delta Bravo, couch 323. Alright, Delta's right in front of us.
Foxtrot Delta Bravo.
Foxtrot Delta Bravo. It doesn't recognize just Fox, I guess. Alright, that should be Delta. Actually, Echo in front of us, but that's fine. Is this Echo or Bravo? Yeah, it's Echo and then Charlie. Is a flight of couches called the living room? Oh my god, that's a good... I don't know.
November 103 Delta Echo.
I think we've talked about this before. I don't know that we have an official... I don't know if we have an official
November
term.
103 Delta Echo. Runway 18 right taxi via Foxtrot Delta Bravo.
Runway 18 right taxi via
Yeah,
Foxtrot
Mr. Gray, you
Delta
can
Bravo.
buy something on the 2020 marketplace, and then you will have it in 2024. Now, whether or not it's 2024 updated, I'm not sure. I actually have the ATR. I would have to check between flights or something, but yeah, in general, like I bought the Piaggio P180. I bought the P180 on the marketplace in 2020 and then got it in 2024. Like it appeared in 2024. Man, it's kind of foggy. The Gen Amps, it twitches when you apply. Yeah, that's... I don't know how they still haven't fixed that. Yeah, as soon as you give it a little bit of power, it goes kind of nuts and then starts yelling at you. I have no idea why it does that. What's up, Owen? How's it going? What does the Foxtrot say? I wish they would recognize Fox, because I hear that all the time when I listen to real ATC. Which, granted, is not that often, but... Not all the Just Flight Aero 3... You can't use the Aero 3 in 2024? Yeah, it's not necessarily every plane, so... It'd be good if somebody verified it. Like, I have the ATR, but I haven't flown it in 24 yet. Marketplace to CRJ, that would be nice. Refuse to fly the sim until it appears. Whoops, I just elbowed it. Elbowed my throttle. Alright, we're crossing 18 left.
Couch 323, contact Lakefront Tower 118.9 or 5. Have a good one.
118, 9 or 5, Couch 323, see it. Alright, 118, 9 or 5, and then our departure's on 133.15. Alright, before takeoff, departure briefing, we are taking off 18 right, flying runway, heading up to 4,000 feet until we get vectored to our first waypoint, which is Sames or something like that. Sims VOR? Semis VOR? If there's any crabs on takeoff, we're continuing. Blue screen of death, stopping on the runway. Alright, landing lights as required. Let's get probe heat on. IPS not required. It's 19 degrees out. Cast messages are blank. Trim is set. Flaps are set. No takeoff emergency bat cast message anymore. MFD is configured with our map. Alright, thrust lever to take off and thrust setting aligned with the bug. Okay. What's up, Chris? How's it going? Lakefront Tower, Couch 323, holding short runway 18 right, ready for departure.
Couch 323, Lakefront Tower, wind 150 at 6. Fly runway heading, runway 18 right, cleared for takeoff.
18 right, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading, Couch 323. Chris.
Couch 323 cleared for takeoff runway 18 right.
Clear for takeoff 18 right, Couch 323. Did I say left? Chris upgraded from a 970 to a 5090. You had to get a whole new computer, didn't you? Haven't been able to log Flight Sim 24. Any news on commercial planes for career mode? No, there's nothing new other than the 737, which was already there. It got some bug fixes. They added the SR22 and the CJ4. CJ4 is doable now. But yeah, no third-party planes at all yet, even though it seems like there are some that would be compatible.
Hold short of 18 right.
All right, instruments are looking good.
Hold short of
We gotta watch caution wake turbulence. Looks like we're first, so I think we're okay. Whoever's in the... Whoa, maybe we're not okay.
November 103 Delta Echo. Runway 18
Oh yeah, I'm getting
right.
wake turbulence. Woo! Holy crap.
Line up and wait. Runway 18 right.
No!
November 103
Oh my god. Holy
Have a
crap.
smooth flight, if you know what I mean.
Oh god. What did Versa take off in?
Traffic.
Oh!
Traffic.
Maybe I should have waited a few minutes.
Same altitude.
Wait, what's
Less than
Versa
1
in?
mile. Traffic.
PG-12.
Traffic.
PC-12. Where'd all that
Same
weight come
altitude.
from?
Less than 1 mile.
Wait, what's Devin? I don't know. That was a lot of wake. Holy crap. Alright, let's get a yaw damper on.
Delta Echo, lakefront
Oh, it's on
tower,
automatically.
Wind 150 at 6. Fly heading 260. Runway 18 right. Cleared for takeoff.
Alright, autopilot on climb.
Fly heading 260.
Flaps up.
Runway 18 right. Cleared for takeoff. November 103 Delta Echo.
Oh, no wasted. We're good. Oh, we survived.
Couch 323, contact New Orleans departure.
Over to departure, Couch 323. Bye-bye. Alright, 133.15 to New Orleans. New Orleans departure, Couch 323, 2200 climbing, 4000, 177 heading.
Couch 323, New Orleans departure. Radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000. Altimeter 3010.
Climb maintain 13,000, Couch 323. Alright, brakes were released, VR rotated, pitch attitude 10.
November 103 Delta Echo.
Flaps are up, and airspeed is on FMS mode, auto throttle. Alright, thrust
Couch
MCT.
323, turn left, heading 065. Expect further clearance in about 28 miles.
Turn left heading 065, Couch 323. And that is a perfect direct to that waypoint.
November 103 Delta Echo, New Orleans departure. Good evening, radar contact, climb and maintain 1.
You want an Airbus? Yeah, everybody does. But I mean, you could just not play career mode. You could just use a career mod like NeoFly or Pilot's Life or On Air Company. There's so many options. It's going to take a long time for Microsoft to catch up to kind of put all the other ones out. Like for us to not need the other career mode mods, really. It's going to take them years, potentially. That's him? No, I'm using Beyond ATC.
Refill mode navigation. November 103 Delta Echo.
Oh, the mouse doesn't match up? Oh, yeah, that's because I set my monitor to 4K again. It's a stupid Microsoft thing. It happens in no other game. Except for Flight Sim. It doesn't know how to deal with... Yeah. Let me see here. Yeah, the mouse is in the right spot on my screen. It's just not shown that way. Yeah, I switched my display back to 4K again. It's kind of annoying. Wonder if I play in windowed mode. And then maximize it. Oh, but then it has a bar on the top. Yeah, the mouse cursor's in the right spot now, but then let me... If I full screen, will it fix it now? Nope. Whenever I'm full screen, it's wrong. Yeah, it's weird. I'll just hide my mouse cursor for now. There. It'll be a little weird without the mouse cursor, but I remember there was a reason why I didn't play in 4K before, that when it wasn't just the wasn't just the performance. After so long without career mode. But have you not tried any of the other career mode apps though? All right, outside airtime still 12. And we are just on a vector over here. I mean, I'm using NeoFly right now for career mode. Josh says, don't know why my performance is not great like before when flying at 30,000 feet. Are you talking about Sim Update 2 specifically, Josh? Oh, is that your wake speed? And the 320, that would explain it. Oh, you haven't? You were excited for them to release it? Oh, yeah. I mean, I've been playing career mode since Flight Sim 2020 came out, basically. There are a lot of good options. NeoFly is free. I would just start with NeoFly and see what you think.
Couch 323, contact Houston Center 127.0.
127.0, Couch 323, see it. All right, over to Houston. Houston Center, Couch 323, 10,500, climbing 13,000.
Couch 323, Houston Center, climb maintain flight level 270.
Climb maintain, flight level 270, Couch 323. All right, 270. Oh, I was off by 300. All right, monitoring the engines. Everything is in the green. Josh, yeah, you flew the Phoenix before. You were getting 30 FPS in the beta. And what changed? Just Sim Update 2? What are you getting now? I mean, the biggest performance killers in general are, number one, your resolution. Number two, how many airplanes are loaded in on your screen besides you? That is any kind of traffic. So like multiplayer, beyond ATC injected, whatever. Number three is probably train level of detail and like things like trees and fauna. Landing light? I think in small planes, I don't know if it matters. I don't know what the rules are. Like big planes, turn them off. These are integrated, so they're not like causing any drag or anything. Guess I could turn them off. Whoa, the strobes are insane though. Oh, is this bug still exist? Wait, what? I guess I'll put it on land. That's better than them flashing. The wigwag. What's up, Kinneas? What's up, Sky Dude?
November 103 Delta Echo through 11,000 for 4,000 feet direct Yugu. Couch 323, turn left heading 040.
Turn left heading 040, Couch 323. Zero 40.
103 Delta Echo, Houston Center. Good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 280.
6 o'clock. Low. 4 miles.
Climb and maintain flight level 280. November 103 Delta Echo.
ATC? It's beyond ATC. Sorry, I should probably put that in the title when I'm using it.
23, contact Houston Center 132.6.
132.6, Couch 323. What's up, Holly? Houston, couch 323, 15,000 climbing, flight level 270, heading 040. They're having us go towards our course. That's cool.
Couch 323, Houston Center.
All right, so the next chart we're going to need is just the...
Couch 323, clear direct SEMS. Resume on navigation.
Clear direct SEMS, resume on nav, couch 323. All right, direct SEMS, so I hit SEMS, hit nav mode, hit direct to, and activated. Now we're going direct SEMS. All right, there we go. Details looking good. And then let's bring the charts up over here, pretending like we don't have a tablet. All right, so I need to choose that window and then hit charts. I mean, our next chart is really just our destination, so until we get the approach assigned. Duke Field, elevation 195, and the ATIS is 244. How do we get the regular ATIS that we can actually listen to, though? How do we get it? $244, $575. How am I supposed to get that? Tower, ground. Jetway add-ons. I am not yet. I used to have that Jetway Pro add-on in Flight Sim 2020. I do have GSX, so when I use GSX, it has jetways, but I don't have that turned on right now. Do I like BNITC? Yep, it does control AI traffic. Yes, it not only controls the AI traffic, but so far it has sequencing with you and AI traffic. So taxiing, holding short for takeoff, being like number 2 for departure, holding short for arriving and departing traffic on the runway you're lined up for, or you're going to line up for, cleared for takeoff versus line up and wait, and go-arounds are all supported in the traffic. So that means all those scenarios, it will sequence you with the traffic. Otherwise, it doesn't care that you're near the traffic. They haven't done any en route traffic separation yet, but I assume that'll happen at some point. Can direct you straight to another plane. They don't have sequencing in the air yet, only on the ground. Oh, there's a police chase happening right now. I just got the alert. Yeah, so Beyond ATC will not separate you in the air yet. It does it for go-arounds, though, so if you're approaching... if you're on your way to landing and there's a plane, an AI plane still on the runway, they'll give you a go around, and vice versa. If you're out on the ground, if you're on the ground on the runway and you're still doing your takeoff roll and they have traffic coming behind you, they'll tell that traffic to go around. And they separate you on taxiways as well, and they do the proper sequencing for takeoff. It'd be cool if they had, I don't think they do caution wake turbulence yet. I think that would be awesome. The chart, this is if you are paid on Navigraph. I honestly, if you don't have Navigraph yet, I would not pay for it yet, because the Microsoft team has already added charts into the PC12 and the PC24, so you can get the charts on your tablet already. Like, so if I just go here and go to destination charts. Airport, FAA, there we go. So I can get the FAA version of the chart here. This is the Jeppesen version through Navigraph. But Navigraph, the charts, they have plugins for the G1000, G3000, G5000, and the G3X. So you can get the charts in the avionics, in the Garmin avionics like this. They're really annoying to use, though. I mean, like, you have to go down here, you have to zoom in with this to get a decent quality, and then you have to right-click to get the touchpad and then move it like this. You could do it like full, like you could go here and say fit width or whatever, but when you zoom in, when it's zoomed out like this, it's pretty hard to read sometimes. It's okay. But yeah, if you have Navigraph, a paid Navigraph subscription, then you can install the plugins. All right, let's go standard Barrow. So that's G1000, G and G3000 and 5000. Big city problems. It's just a hobby for people in LA. I mean, you ever watch true crime? There's so much crazy crap that happens in the middle of the woods in rural areas. That's why there's a lot of much smaller cities than places like LA that have a way higher crime rate per capita than LA does. And New York, for example. Like, if you look at it per capita, it's not even dangerous. Somewhere like Philly, though, is much more dangerous than somewhere like LA. You can use the Googles and check it for yourself. There's a lot of smaller places that people consider like way safer that are way more dangerous than LA. People just have a perception that big city means danger, but it just means more people. More occurrences, but fewer occurrences per capita.
Couch tree 23. Contact Houston Center 127.65.
127.65, Couch Tree 23, see it. Houston, Couch 323, flight level 220, climbing 270. And Baton Rouge is bad. Dallas was terrible for you. I mean, it matters where you live exactly, too, yeah. Alright, they got us. Most dangerous places in the United States, 2024 to 25. Number 1, Memphis, Tennessee. Number 2, St. Louis. Number 3, Detroit. Number 4, Birmingham. Number 5, Little Rock. Then New Orleans, Cleveland, Kansas City, Myrtle Beach, Denver, Minneapolis, Milwaukee, Salt Lake, Springfield, Portland, Chattanooga, Philadelphia, Dayton, Houston. San Francisco is number 20. Seattle, San Antonio, Nashville, Vallejo, Winston-Salem. LA is not even in the top 25. I don't know, that's just one website though. Yeah, Philly though for sure. New York City is not, LA is not. Let me see if this other site matches. Number 9, Minneapolis. Number 8, Seattle. Portland. Salt Lake. Little Rock, Arkansas. St. Louis. Detroit. Memphis. And Detroit a second time? Wait, what? Why'd they list Detroit twice? Alright, ice protection as required. I guess I should get the engine anti-ice on. How we doing over here? 34 minutes until we get there. We got hour and 50 of fuel. Top of descent, we don't know yet. Alright, home, over to the map. Flight plan. And it's recommending 1.8. We'll just put in the visual for 1.8. Let's see what we have for 1.8. Oh, there's an ILS for 1.8. What's cool is, with Navigraph 2, if you hit preview, you can do... Oh, it's not working. Show chart. That's interesting. Here, let's bring it up over here. Keji, approach. ILS Zulu. This is ILS Yankee 1.8. High ILS. These are for military. ILS Zulu. Oh, there's only one. Tusney. Delete the en route waypoint. And now TOD. We don't know yet. Let's go full screen on the map. I guess I could put charts over here. Like if we don't need the checklist, Charts on the left is kind of cool. Like that. Have it all right here. It doesn't seem to want to remember the night mode though. Alright, Loc Zulu 18.
Invoice 3841.
But you always, the thing that annoys me about the G3000 is you always have to remember to move this over to there to interact with it, because I think if I, yeah, you can't do MFD over here. You can only do MFD in the middle. So the only way to do the charts or the map is the same touchscreen right here. Detroit's really bad. Yeah, they put that on there twice, I guess. Gary, Indiana is the worst. Bad during the day. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, there are like drug problems in a lot of major cities. Of course, you see people walking around like zombies. Here as well. Say again, Couch 323. What is it?
Couch 323. Contact Houston Center 1, tree 2.6.
132.6, Couch 323. Bye-bye. See you. Bye-bye. Alright. Houston Center. Houston, Couch 323. 26.5, climbing 27.
Couch tree 23, Houston Center, copy.
Copy. Any idea what approach we're going to get into Duke Field? Couch 323. Tell us. What's up, Rich?
Couch tree 23. Approach information is unavailable. Please contact approach for details on your arrival.
Alright, whatever. What is the approach going to be? There's like 4 frequencies there, so I have no idea. I don't understand the ATIS on this. Is it because it's military or partial military? It's got military approaches. Like, it doesn't say military here. But the ATIS is 244? It doesn't want me to know the weather. Crest view. I don't know why it doesn't like me. How can you buy the Piaggio if you don't have 20? Can you buy it from their website? A lot of developers will sell it outside of the marketplace, so I would just Google it and find their website. It's, is it FlightFX? But otherwise you have to wait for it to be in the 24 marketplace. It might be in the 24 marketplace, right? I think it actually might be in the 24 marketplace now. You should just check. I think I saw it in there. It's still 2020 plain. It works in 2024. It's just not going to have all the bells and whistles necessarily. Like the new like flight model stuff, the new like bouncing landing gear and wear and tear and dirtiness and stuff that happens. Oh, you got it from the marketplace the other day? Okay, yeah, I thought I saw it in there. So yeah, it's in the marketplace if you like to get stuff in the marketplace. Built-in charts available in the G3000 and G3X. Wait, are they? Wait, I'm on Sim Update 2. Did they do that? Hold on, where? Wait, how do I... Is that true? How do you get the charts? I have the plugin installed. Did it override my charts button here? Because, yeah, the Microsoft team added it to the Honeywell Epic Avionics. They added the LIDO and FAA charts to the MFD screen in that. So that's the PC12 and PC24. Navigraph would override... Wait, when did they add that? They didn't announce it. I'll try it for the next flight. What's that frequency again? Couch 323. Are any of you guys in the Vision Jet right now? Can you confirm that? 127.65, Couch 323. They're just passing me back. I think it changes frequency too often on Beyond ATC. This is a lot. It's a lot of changes. Like we're going back to the frequency we were just on. Must be like some weird border. Houston, Couch 323, flight level 270.
Aircraft calling, say call sign.
Couch 323.
Couch 323, Houston Center, copy. Southwest 981, contact Jacksonville Center 134.15. Have a good evening.
Contact Jacksonville Center 134.15, Southwest 981. Have a good evening.
Ah, broke my cameras again. Why does this happen to every sim update patch? It seems to like reset all my cameras. Someday we'll get chase plane. Hello.
Houston Center.
What's up, rookie?
American 1267. Good evening. Flight level
ATC gerrymandering. Yeah, pretty much.
American
That's what it feels
1267,
like.
Houston Center, radar contact.
Good timing looking out the window. It was released with the first Sim Update 2 flighting build. Was it? Anybody in the Vision Jet that can check that right now? I flew the Vision Jet the other day and I don't think I saw a charts button. They never announced it either. Did you guys see any I didn't see G3000 in any release notes for saying they added the charts. Oh, there's another police chase. Why don't you have a TOD? You need to be at your cruise altitude and you need to have an upcoming waypoint in your flight plan that has altitude restriction. If there's anything along that blocks it from getting there, like say your destination airport here, then it won't be able to get down here to where it has the altitudes in blue.
Couch 323, Houston Center. Expect radar vectors, runway 18.
They are, what do you mean they're Navigraph charts? Oh, there's a fast chase. Hold on, let me bring it up on my tablet. I gotta watch. It looks like a white pickup truck. Well, it is a white pickup truck. I don't know what kind of... Sorry, what's that? Say again for Couch 323? You're passing us off again?
Couch 323, verify instructions.
We didn't hear your instructions.
Couch 323, verify instruction.
Oh, God.
Expect radar vectors runway 18, couch 323.
Radar vectors 18. Alright, we'll keep the
American
ILS then.
1267. Contact Jacksonville Center 1.
Alright, we're going to keep the ILS and the mins are 395. Let's get that in over here. 395.
134.15, American 1267. Have a good evening.
Is this 4 or 5 today? I don't know. This is the second one I've noticed. Yeah, it's a fast. Oh, it's not fast actually. They're only going 62. Fast would be like over 100. Look, we can see the beacon all the way down there. That's kind of nice. Maybe a Dodge Charger, not a lame pickup truck. Hey, you know, it's not the vehicle they're driving. It's how crazy they drive it. That's what counts. Yeah, rookie numbers. Oh, he's going 100 now. Oh, wait. Now he's slowing down. Oh, no, he's going 70. 57. No, they're on the wrong car. Is that accurate? Okay, he's going like 70. I mean, people drive like 80 or 85 on the freeway pretty regularly. I mean, you know, when there's not bumper-to-bumper traffic. Where is he right now? Oh, Anaheim. Fullerton. He's on the 91 West in Fullerton. Rookie numbers. This one's better, yeah. Last one was lame. This is what a weird, like, California pastime, man. Alright, then let's check our... We need 1117 for the localizer and 184 for the final. 1117 is in nav 1, nav 2. Let me get a bearing on over here. Alright, TOD's in 1 minute. Couch 323 ready for descent. People go that fast in your neighborhood?
Couch
Yeah.
323, Duke Field, Eglin of Onar Tree. Airport landing runway 18.
Alright, landing runway
Vertical
18.
track.
We're ready to descend though. That's 1 minute till TOD. We're ready to descend, Couch 323.
Couch 323, roger. Say new altitude.
Oh my god, this bug is so annoying. Alright, I'll say 270, which is where we're at.
Flight
So
level
you're already at
270,
that.
Couch 323.
Couch 323, flight level 270 is your current altitude. Maybe check your equipment.
Alright, I guess I'm not gonna wait for them. I'm just gonna start the descent. Hopefully they fix a bunch of these like core problems we've been running into the last couple months. Like the LLM release was great, but they haven't like cleaned up all of these bugs we run into every time. So hopefully we get some of these. And there's like a lot of stuff you can't say again to, like sometimes frequency changes, and sometimes or always when they assign the approach, they won't repeat it to you when you ask. Alright, so we got our approach here. They just said we're going to get vectors, so we don't really need this. Where'd I get all the info from that anyway? The ATIS is 244,575, which I have no idea how we listen to that. I think this is just like a... I think it's just like... I don't know, maybe it's because of military access, military use or something, that we don't have a ATIS frequency we can actually tune into. What's up, what's up, holy cow? Thank you for your very helpful videos. Oh, no problem, man. Not a problem. Glad they're helpful, dude. Thanks for stopping by and saying that. Appreciate it. All right, 24,000. Lights are on. Engine anti-ice is on. Looks kind of clear. All right, we're just going to make a right turn for runway 18. And they're still not telling us to descend, so it's a little weird. Whoops, let's get this on map and over here. I guess it's better to split it over here, put the diagram, and then over here have the checklist.
Couch tree 23, descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Altimeter tree 009er.
Descend and maintain 12,000, couch 323. 3009 or 12,000. Alright, we'll see how they do. Now we're going 1,700 feet per minute. Ground speed is 343.
Couch tree 23.
So that matches.
Contact Jacksonville Center 1 tree 4.15.
134.15, couch 323. 3415 Jacksonville. Jacksonville couch 323, flight level 220, descending 1 to 12,000.
Couch 323, Jacksonville Center.
Alright, we're on with Jacksonville. Alright, they said runway 18, so that's right here. Looks like a 184 heading, exit to the right. Assault strip. Vertical land south. Land and hover deck. Vertical land north. Base operations. So is this civilian accessible or what? This is all military stuff. Duke Field. Alright, so towers 133.2. Put that in on standby. What's up, Nasser? Yeah, this guy's driving with his lights off too on this chase. There's 5,200 people watching it. Interstate 10 in Texas has a speed of 80. Oh yeah. I've gone places that have 70. Is the most I've been on 75 or is it 85? I feel like it's through Arizona or something. Probably 75. So people go like 80, 85, 90 sometimes. It's been a while since I've been on a road like that. Toll Road 85 is awesome. Yeah, we're watching a police chase on the side. Some of us are. All right, here comes 18,000 feet. We're going to switch to 3009. And this airport has runway lighting. Hard surface runway 82, 8,000 feet long. Pappy's on the left of runway 18. Pappy angle is 3 degrees. Usable length beyond the glide slope is 6,700 feet to stop. I think we'll be okay. I'll be alright. Any emergency lights down here? See a beacon down there too. How do you update? It matters what platform you're on. If you're on Xbox or on PC and bought it through the Microsoft Store, you need to download an app from Microsoft Store called Xbox Insider Hub, and that's how you opt into the beta. If you're on Steam, if you got it through Steam, then you need to right-click and manage the software and go opt into the beta through the properties menu, the game properties. And I think in both, I don't know if it's the same on Steam, but with Microsoft, once you opt in, you need to reboot your computer, and then you launch the sim, and it'll update itself. 125.1, Couch 323. Bye bye. Thanks for this. Thanks for the ATC service. You're so nice.
My pleasure.
Wow. Eggland approach. Steam. You just right click on the game and manage, and then find the beta tab and opt in. I don't know if you have to reboot on Steam or not, but it should update the software automatically when you launch it. Eggland. Eglin approach, Couch 323, 14,800, descending 12,000.
Couch tree 23, Eglin approach, altimeter tree 009er. Expect the visual approach, runway 18.
Expect visual, runway 18, Couch 323. We are expecting that. My pleasure. What a nice guy. Alright, we're still on our VNAV profile. Do I recommend Sim Update 2? Unless you're using career mode, yes. But who knows how long it'll be around for. The last few patches have been pretty minor. So it's possible that they're getting ready to release it for everybody. But besides the initial release of Sim Update 2 beta, it's been really good for me. It's fun to play with the wake turbulence. There's a new wake turbulence option that you can turn on. So every other plane will create wake turbulence, and if you fly through it, it can be pretty dramatic. Oh, Montana? No speed limit in rural... I've never been to Montana. Really? No speed limit in rural areas? Alright, we're leveling off at 12,000. And they haven't given us a descent since 12,000. Alright, ice protection is still on.
Couch tree 23, descend maintain 4,100.
Descend and maintain 4,100, Couch 323. Alright, 4,100, our ground speeds 314. 31 divided by 2 is 15 or 16. 1600 feet per minute. Vertical speed. 1600 feet per minute. They called it the American Autobahn. Oh. Yeah, the wake turbulence is pretty crazy. I mean, when I took off on this flight, you saw I almost lost control because Speed took off in front of me in an A320. I didn't realize it. Hopefully they add. It would be really cool if they added it in Beyond ATC where it would caution you if you're in a small plane, a plane smaller than the one that just preceded you during the takeoff, that they tell you. That would be really cool for Beyond ATC. But yeah, you can kind of troll each other with the wake turbulence. It's under the assistance settings now, where the other realism settings are. All right, it says we're above our VNAV profile, so I'm going to descend a bit faster. 2,200 feet per minute. What the? Oh my God, wildfires, dude! It's working. Yeah, there are wildfires right in front of us here. There they are. This was a plugin from 2020 that got updated. It's in the marketplace. Aero Fire Global. It pulls in worldwide fire data and injects them, and you can actually you can drop water on them if you have the firefighting planes. It works natively in 24 now. I tested it. Damn, I didn't expect to fly right over a bunch of wildfires. The animations are not the best. Like, it's decent. The smoke is pretty good, though. Yeah, this plugin is great. I have another one that's called FS Trains that's worth getting. It doesn't have great reviews, but I mean, anything to add in more realistic stuff in the sim is just awesome. I love it. Dude, that's so cool. Yeah, this is that plugin, if you want to look it up. Aero Fire Global. I forget how much it was. I'd be guessing. I don't know if it was like $8 or $15, or maybe the update was $8 for 24, but it's just cool to see them. I mean, if you're doing firefighting stuff, you can jump in an air tractor or whatever, and you can actually put them out. But it's just cool to have stuff like this showing up. That's cool. What's up, Cracks? How you doing? All right, we made it through most of the smoke. I was like looking over the panel right here. I was like, what is all that smoke? It's pretty crazy. The smoke is very lit up though, isn't it? It's almost like the smoke doesn't need to be lit up. It's just like a static effect, so it's just so white. You'd expect it to be hard to see this dark out, you know? Not 24 smoke. Yeah, it looks like it's just like their own edition or whatever. And maybe that's why it doesn't work with the lighting. The vertical speed, you can do 5 times your ground speed. Gives you 3-degree angle of descent. Oh, there's more fires in front of us, too. What the heck? What is going on here? Dude, there's fires over here. Where are we? This is near Crestview. Crestview, Florida, in the Panhandle. There are fires in Crestview? The quick way to do it, holy cow, is... assuming you're over 100 knots, so you have 3 digits, just ignore the last digit, right? And take half of the first 2 numbers. So it's 26, so it'd be 1,300 feet per minute descent. Because you're just doing, you know, you're dividing by 10 and then doubling it instead of, you know, multiplying by 5. Or sorry, you're multiplying by 10 and taking half of that instead of multiplying by 5. But whatever works easiest for your brain. So 26 divided by 2 is 1,300 feet per minute, or 1,400. 26.5. It's a Tesla. It's a Tesla dealership. A time limit on police chases. I don't know what the deal is, why they don't pit them as often. Like, it's pretty rare to see them pit now. It's kind of Oh, is that the runway right in front of me? Wait. We're at 4,000. They didn't say anything. We're just flying over the runway. Oh, is it this one out there? It might be this one. Yeah, it's the one out here further. But we still need them to tell us to descend.
Traffic. 8 o'clock. High. 1 mile.
Couch tree 23. Airport is at your 1 o'clock.
Nice.
1 miles. Report the field in sight.
Field in sight, couch tree 23. Alright, altimeter's local setting.
Couch tree 23. Cleared visual approach runway 18.
Cleared visual 18, couch tree 23. Alright, they're going to switch us over to the tower 133.2. Put that in down here. Enter. Let's get the autopilot off. Nothing on the news for Crestview. Yeah, this is the city of Crestview. I guess it's a little north of Crestview. Like towards Laurel Hill?
Sink rate.
Oops.
Pull up.
Sink
up.
rate.
Pull
Alright, we need
up.
210 knots to get
Pull
the gear
up.
down. Let's get the flight director off. Alright, we can get gear down 210 knots. Alright, landing gear down, then we'll do flaps, IPS is off, autopilot's off, airspeed VREF plus 10. Alright. Get the autopilot synced ahead, heading mode. Alright, flaps 1. Alright, we see the glide path. Alright, I see the wake turbulence happening. I can see the... I don't know what's... Did they up the distance of lighting? Because I see JT's light going back and forth. Alright, because of the wake turbulence, we're going to do flap 2.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
I'm going to keep this speed up. Whoa.
Sink rate.
I'm like falling all the way out here.
Traffic. 12 o'clock. Same altitude. 1 mile.
Same altitude. 1 mile.
Minimums.
Alright, we're going to land fast because of shenanigans. Yaw damper's off. Seems okay, actually. Oh, a little stutter there. Oh, do I have wake turbulence on? No, I must because of the takeoff is so sketchy.
That was a harder landing than we like to see.
82 feet per minute's hard? What are you talking about?
Transporter from dispatch. Clear the runway.
82 feet per minute. Oh, it was in a Vision Jet? I felt it more on short final than like right over the threshold that time. That's the only thing she ever says? Dude, 82 feet per minute? What the heck? That's fine. What a great big liar. What a huge phony. Does its own. Yeah, everybody does their own feet per minute calculation because I assume Flight Sim just doesn't give you one, right? Which is kind of nuts. That the sim itself wouldn't give you that information. Oh, it was a right turn. Whoops. I want to exit over here. Time to full stop. Alright, flaps up, reset the pitch trim. There we go. Landing lights on, we'll get probe heat off. Oxygen off. Oh, you guys are coming in. Let's see some pretty lights. Oh yeah, Trax is in the Vision Jet. Trax, did you see charts built in? I can't wait till they fix this weird lighting thing. The further you zoom out, the brighter and more you see the lights in the distance. And as you zoom in, the lights disappear. They have some of the weirdest like camera things going on. You do not have charts? Yeah, I didn't think anything got charts. The last time they added charts was in the PC12 and PC24 and they announced it in the beta release notes. There's no charts button on your MFD. Okay, now there's no lights. If I zoom out, he has a light. If I zoom in, he doesn't have a light. Now he has lights. They gotta fix the light distance. The overall, like, render distance. It's like one of two things that X-Plane does better. Draw distance and roads. I think that's it. Sweet contrail all the way up there too. Alright, here comes Wolfie. Wolfie's also in the Vision Jet. Wolfie, do you have charts in your Vision Jet? Is there a chart button on your PFD or your MFD? Oh, you have Navigraph installed? Yeah. Yeah, I think there's no charts button without Navigraph, so... I think we've been served up some fake information. Alright, oxygen and bleed off. That is fine. Go around, no need. Flaps up, IPS off. Oh, here's a dude. What's up, man? Alright, let's get the passengers off. Wolfie's still coming in. Three miles out. Alright, let's get lights, gens, engine off.
Transporter. Disembarking of passengers.
Let's leave the batteries on for now. Alright, get off my plane. Get out of here, Pax. You guarantee the charts are there? Ooh, well, I'm gonna check it myself. Nobody else says they're there, so I will take a look. I hope they're there because that'd be awesome. But I hadn't noticed them. Oh, I thought I was crashing the way that sound cut out so fast.
All the VIPs off the aircraft now. A job well done.
Alright. 46,000. Real-time flight bonus, 12,000. Bam. Vision Jet goodness. Let's check that past is running. We got a lot of bugs. Yeah, it only says 1.18. Did something change? Hey, Bird, did something change with because it's looking at like the skin, I think now. The livery is counting against my airframe hours. Because the last time I flew the Vision Jet, it had like 40 something hours in it. Now it has 1. It reset this flight. I don't know why. But if I change livery, it's not going to change the hours, is it? All right, here comes Wolfie. I don't want to have to worry about picking the correct livery. Only airframe. So maybe in the Vision Jet it's because of the different seating configs. Maybe I thought I did executive last time. Maybe it's all in family. I'm not sure. I could have sworn the last time I did was executive. Hey, at least the lights face forward in the Vision Jet now. The runway lights are still blinding. Man, they're still chasing that guy? Yeah, they're still chasing that dude. Alright, Wolfie is on the ground. Let me reload into this airport and we'll, I'm just going to turn off the Navigraph plugins. See if these charts are actually in there. Navigraph. Alright, G1000, G3000, GSX plugin, disable. Oh, he crashed. Did they pit him? Oh yeah, they pitted him, that's why. And that's a lot of smoke. Okay, where did I land again? Duke Fields. Navigraph says my landing was 81 feet per minute as well, just like the plugin. All right, K-E-G-I. Kegi. Shots fired, really? Wait, there are? I don't see it. Yeah, the windshield looks red. I didn't see the shots. Holy crap. Wasted. Oh yeah, I see him now. The cop in front of the right side car was firing, I think. You could see the muzzle, like the muzzle blast or something. That's crazy. Holy crap. Yeah, you can, I mean, you can rewind it because it's on YouTube. Damn. Sorry, we're all distracted by a live police chase. Yeah, LA car chase. That was intense.
Ugh.
Yep.
Brother, ugh.
Yeah, not great.
What's that? What's that, brother?
Brother, All right, 24,000. What's this? KAC. Is this Jacksonville? No, is that KJAC? To Souther. KACJ. KACJ. Souther. Alright, Vision Jet. Alright, KEGI to KACJ.
Captain, this is dispatch. The VIPs do not look too happy today.
Uh-oh.
It's probably best if we don't keep them waiting. Captain, the VIPs are just starting to board. Stand by.
Alright, generating the flight plan. He should have joined the couch club, much safer. Oh man. Brother, ew. Passengers okay? Oh, he got out. The heck? Did they? Was his sweatshirt red?
Transporter, boarding is complete. You can start your flight.
Is that him standing next to the vehicle with his arms up? It's kind of hard to tell. That's kind of crazy. Tell the VIPs to chill. Chill out! Alrighty, missing 1,100 pounds as usual. I don't really care about the payload as long as we have enough fuel. 1181 on the fuel. Maybe I'll time excel this one. It's kind of nice flying at night, not gonna lie. Alright, we need about 1,200 pounds of fuel. There we go. I'll just go with just the pilot. Alright, there she's gone. Alright. Pre-flight inspection, doors latch, parking brake is on. Bat 1 and 2, Gen 1 and 2. Let's get beyond ATC going again. There we go.
Beyond ATC connected.
MFD charts. No available charts because I don't have it in yet. Why don't you show me all the charts? Where are the charts at? Oh, there we go. Preferred Lido. Hey, he's right. Dude. Charles is right. He guaranteed it. Wait, it says there are Lido. That must not be accurate. Dude, heck yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, nice. He doesn't lie. I uninstalled Navigraph. I just uninstalled the plugins. Navigraph does not provide Lido or FAA charts. This is built in. Navigraph only provides VFR sectionals for the US and Jeppesen charts. That's it. So yeah, this is it's got to be from the sim. Showing locked charts. You're in sim update 2, Rock? All right, external GPU FADEC channel A is shown. Strobe lights on. All right, let's go to Beyond ATC, hit up the ground frequency, request IFR clearance with our co-pilot.
Couch 323, request
Let's get
IFR
this started.
clearance to Souther.
All right, let's go back to the init.
323 Duke ground cleared to Southern Airport. Radar vectors defunct, then as filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 190, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.1, squawk 3651.
Cleared to Southern Airport. Radar vectors defun, then as filed. Maintain
All right, SimBrief
4000.
import.
Expect flight level
Defun,
190,
and
10
then
minutes
DITA.
after departure. Departure frequency 125.1. Squawk 3651. Couch 323.
Can't be that much of a VIP if they're letting Kip fly him around.
23 read back correct. Call me back when
They're ready for a hard landing.
Wilco, couch 323.
Oh, my feelings. Yeah, they did add the charts. I didn't see the charts in any release notes. So I assume that means the charts are on the longitude now too then, since... I mean, I don't think the G3000 and 5000... I'm guessing they probably share like almost all the same code. Pretty much exactly the same with the exception of a couple visual things. VIP is very important pilot. A lot of bullet holes in the windshield. Wait, the passenger got out though? I haven't really been paying too much attention. Let's see if we go to chart option, fit. It's decent quality. It might be a little better than the... I don't know, maybe it's about the same as the quality of the Jeppesen charts. All right, let's get flaps and pitch trim set. And then MFD right side, get the map on. Oh yeah, we don't have the... We still don't have our position on the charts. That's the nicest thing about Navigraph still is like the... You have your position on the ground charts is really cool. But I mean, we're going to be over here somewhere. Oh God. Wait, what? Did I start the engine? Oh, I killed the battery. Damn it. I killed the battery. All right, engine off. Repair and refuel. Fuel pump's dead. There's no way to recharge it from SimConnect? Wait, really? Yeah, the repair and refuel isn't working. Ah, crap. Rip. Restarting. What have I done? First thing you wanted to do? Oof. Ah, damn. Thanks for the brother. Oof. Frothy, appreciate it, man. Brother, oof. Wait, so did the passenger get out of the car? The cops got shot at too? Oh my God. Dude, this is a crazy chase. We watch the chases all the time. It's never this crazy. It's usually just like they chase him for a while, the person gives up. It's like 99% of the time. I don't think I ever hit the start button, so I heard the engine whine that whole time.
Everything looks good from where I'm sitting. Taxi to the runway and take off.
Oh! Oh my God, our fuel is already set. Oh, pass to the rescue. Wait, I think it remembered our fuel? Wait, did it remember my fuel? I didn't shut... Oh no, the engine did shut down. Oh wait, I never started the engine. Status, unknown status. I think it might have saved my fuel, but it says unknown status. It says yes, running, sim rate, unknown state? Unknown state. It's like glitching out when I resize it. I don't know, it just says unknown state. Maybe because I did the restart. Reboot the app. Let's see. Oh, yep, connected. Error ER. Okay, let me shut it down. Okay, engine running. ER means engine running. Oh, yeah, and I have to put in the cover to get it to actually stop the engine. Oh, it says remove. Huh. Remove. Let me restart it again. Engine running. I can't put the... Oh, wait. Connected and running. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I'm good now. I'm just gonna do the quick start to save some time.
Everything looks good from
Alright, there we go. Looks like it's going.
Taxi to the runway and take off.
Alright, fuel on board, sync. Okay, direct defund. Accept. Heading. Flight level change. And they told us maintain 4,000, squawk 3651. 3651. Enter. 4,000 feet. Altimeter synced. Takeoff pitch trim. Let's get flaps and trim. Looks like it remembered my preferences to FAA. It's probably the safer one to pick because they'll have more charts in the US, and then if they don't, then they might have Lido charts. Someday we'll get dark mode, then it'll be even better. Alright, over here, full screen map. And got it. What's up, Blue Ninja? Started editing a video of doing an island hop. Nice. Editing's the tough part, I'd say. Actually, it's kind of all a challenge. You got to make sure you have all the right like footage. You know, had to have recorded all the things you want to be in the video. Okay, let's go to runway 18. Let me switch the frequency to ground. Duke Field, ground, couch 323, ready to taxi.
Couch tree 23, runway 18, taxi via Delta, Echo, Bravo, Alpha. Hold short runway 18 left.
Runway 18, taxi via Delta, Echo, Bravo, Alpha. Hold short, runway 18 left, couch 323.
Alright, flight level change heading and auto throttle. I always have to hit the parking brake twice, I don't get it. Johnny's in the back of his plane. All right, runway 18. It's, oh, whoops, where am I going? This is a huge, like, shoulder on this thing. NeoFly is a feature that forces the sim fuel to match. I have that turned off, yeah. It was causing problems in, for me in certain planes. Whoops. Yeah, the registration shows on the Vision Jet. Not every plane, but it seems like if they're like 24 compatible, like fully, then we see the registration numbers now. It's pretty rad. Yeah, Van. Are you on Sim Update 1 or Sim Update 2? Usually that happens if you land on the wrong runway or don't pass all the waypoints. You can try going to the top and opening the tablet and then going to your route, like in here, and then changing your route, like add a departure or arrival, and then hit file with ATC and see if that wakes it up.
Couch tree 23, cross runway 18 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo. Hold short runway 18.
Cross runway 18 left at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo. Hold short runway 18, couch 323.
Hold short 18 right here, so... They're gonna have us take off at the intersection, maybe? The other thing you can do is, like, just... If it's waiting for the taxi thing, like, open up the ATC window up here and try to say things to it. Like announce your taxi and stuff like that. Or like fully vacate the runway.
18 at Echo. Continue taxi via Echo, Bravo Alpha, couch 323.
Oh, it's over there. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty buggy. It's annoying because they'll tell you to land on a certain runway even if the winds are bad for that runway. You just kind of have to do what they say in the mission steps, otherwise it's riskier. But yeah, there's bugs. Bugs. Alright, let's check our trim is good. Flaps are at 50%. I'll go ahead and hit toga button this time. Oh, restart was... Oh, is another menu state, the restart? Interesting. Very interesting. Pitot heat is off. We'll go ahead and turn that on. It's limited to 5 minutes on the ground under... or above 5 degrees. But we'll be taking off in a second. You popped your shoulder out of its socket? Does that happen often?
Couch tree 23, contact Duke Tower 133.2.
Is there a doctor on the flight?
Contact Tower 133.2,
No?
couch 323.
Alright, we're holding short 18. Duke Field, couch 323, holding short runway 18, ready for departure.
Couch 323. 23, Duke Tower, wind 265 at 4, fly runway heading, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
All right, runway heading
Fly runway heading, runway 18, cleared for takeoff. Couch
is
323.
184. WTF 555 and Fubar are here. Alright, let's give it full throttle. Let's get past this Airbus. If we can stay in front of it.
Pilot, have a smooth flight, if you know what I mean.
What?
Traffic.
Oh God.
12 o'clock.
What is she talking about?
Same
If you know
altitude.
what I mean.
Less than 1 mile. Traffic.
Feeling the
12 o'clock.
bumps.
Same altitude. Less than 1 mile.
Alright, yaw dampers on. Switch to heading. Fly runway heading. Flight level change. Climb 165. Flaps up.
Couch 323, contact Eglin departure.
Contact Eglin departure. Couch 323.
Traffic. 9 o'clock. High.
Eglin, couch
Less than 1
323.
mile.
Let's get nav mode on standby.
1,500.
Traffic.
Couch 323,
7 o'clock.
Eglin departure.
Low.
Good evening.
Less than 1
Radar
mile.
contact.
Traffic.
Climb and maintain 10,000.
6 o'clock.
Altimeter
Low.
3010.
Less than 1 mile.
Alright, 10,000.
Climb and maintain 10,000. Altimeter 3010. Couch 323.
Couch 323, turn left heading
Whoa.
060.
Holy crap.
Turn left heading
Blood
060.
moon.
Couch 323.
060 towards the blood moon. What's going on with the moon right now? She is hitting on you. It'll be smooth, all right, baby. What? 060. Alright, where'd the blood moon go? Oh, there it is. The moon of the blood gods. If that's a thing. Holy crap. We are not alone. Sign of the times. Holy crap. Alright, well, we do have charts. Charts in the G3000. I wonder if they're in the G5000. I bet they are. Pretty crazy. You love to see it. Do we have, I wonder if our destination, what we have. Sync phase of flight. So I don't get it. If I set to preferred chart Lido, auto, and it doesn't have Lido, why doesn't it show me FAA charts? Because I'm setting a preference, right? You would expect to see the other chart available if the preference is not. That would be nice if they added that.
Couch 323, contact Jacksonville Center. 132.1, have a good evening.
132.1.
Contact Jacksonville Center 132.1. Couch 323. Jacksonville Center, Couch 323, passing 7,400 feet for 10,000.
We're supposed to go up to like 27.
Couch
Oh, 19.
323, Jacksonville Center. Good evening. Climb and maintain flight level 190.
climb and maintain flight level
All right,
190, couch 323.
Couch 323, cleared direct defund, resumo navigation.
Roger, we'll head direct defund, then resumo navigation.
All right, direct
couch 323,
defund,
thanks.
direct to, nav mode is on,
You're very
activate.
welcome.
Wow, what a nice guy. What's your favorite flavor of ice cream there, dude?
Jacksonville Center, couch 323. I don't have personal preferences, but vanilla is a classic favorite for many.
What do you think about Ben and Jerry's cookie dough?
Jacksonville Center, couch 323. Ben and Jerry's cookie dough is popular for its rich flavor and chunks of cookie dough. Many enjoy it.
Yeah, do you enjoy it? All right, 10,000 feet.
Jacksonville Center, couch 323. I don't have personal tastes, but it's widely loved by ice cream enthusiasts.
Psh, this guy's boring. Very boring. We're snoozing here. All right, I guess I'll get the lights off. So if we turn landing light off, it starts doing the wig-wag lights. But I can't really turn the strobe light off. Then we're just completely dark, right? Like, I want the strobes on. But I don't want the... Why is the landing light doing that? I guess we'll just fly with the nav lights? I don't know, I want to see the blood moon. It's the spectacle of our times. It looks good. Fish food. I get like cookie dough every time. It's so good. Damn, now I'm getting hungry. Holy crap. I want the cookie dough now. I don't have any ice cream in the fridge. I'm gonna go get a glass of water though. Be right back. Oops, I forgot to mute my mic. Was I munching in the... Was I eating the microphone? And that music was way too loud too, sorry. Alright, water acquired. I didn't have ice cream, so I got the next best thing. A protein bar. We heard everything. Nom nom nom. 16,000 feet. We need a turbo Vision Jet. Whatever that means. We need a Vision Jet Mark II. Not the Honda Jet. Avi-assembly? No. I don't know what I would want to play outside. I keep wanting to play Escape from Tarkov because I feel like if I got into it and learned it, it's just such a difficult game. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should just play Path of Exile or something. Path of Exile is pretty fun and challenging. I don't know. The games that I've played the most are the games that are the hardest to play. I guess my top 3 games are Dota, Flight Sim, and Destiny. And all of those games are hard to learn in a different way. Like Destiny, if you get into raiding and dungeons, and I was doing Sherping for a while, which is like you teach people and bring a group of randos on that have never done it and teach them all the mechanics, and it takes like hours. I was doing that for a while for fun when I was playing Destiny, and yeah, I don't know. So I feel like a game with like a lot of complexity, like Flight Sim is very complex too, right? Dota is very complex. I feel like I just love games that are really complex. So I feel like I know that Path of Exile has a big, like, it's got a high ceiling, and so does like Tarkov. They're very, very hard to get into. Like, you fail a lot, and there's a lot to learn. But I don't know. Yeah, Marvel Rivals. I don't know. Marvel Rivals just feels like a new Overwatch to me. So I wasn't really into Overwatch. So let's go standard altimeter. All right, reaching our cruise. Yeah, I don't know. Soloing Tarkov sounds pretty brutal. I mean, I've played it like, I don't know, 20 hours, maybe more than that. I'm really bad at it though. I don't remember like anything. I couldn't even learn one map. It's so hard to learn like one map. It just seems like it's probably so rewarding when you get good at it. It's like one of those games where people are like, yeah, I got 20 hours in it, or they're like, I got 10,000 hours in it. Kind of like Flight Sim. Like, there's not really an in-between. It's like you're either like, you played it once and or 5 times and you gave up, or you just stuck with it forever. Civ 7. A VTOL Vision Jet.
Contact Jacksonville Center 134.3.
Contact Jacksonville Center 134.3, couch 323. Have a good evening.
All right, good job, co-pilot.
Jacksonville Center.
She's killing
couch
it.
323. Good evening. Flight level 190.
Couch 323, Jacksonville Center.
All right, we're about to cross the border from, it's like Florida into Alabama. And then we're going to go from Alabama into Georgia.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 969, 1,200 feet.
969.
69, Jacksonville Center, radar contact.
Just a rare night flight kind of night. There we go. Mood lighting. Uh-oh. I saw nothing. I did not forget those. They disabled the screen, huh? It's a lot less red now. This is still pretty red. Is it because of the clouds? Or like the haze or whatever is going on over there? I wonder if we're going to see any more fires. I think the fires are still cool. It's just the graphics quality is not great. Like the smoke being like white at nighttime, and or us being able to see the smoke easily from all distances. It's a little weird, but still better than nothing. I'm not upset about it. Just disappointed. No, it's nice having the fires in again. I like it. See a beacon over there. It's running pretty good. I got it not in 4K. I got a 80% render resolution. It's so dark. Now let's check the weather at the destination. Souther. Nearest available METARs reporting VFR. Calm winds. Temperature 12, altimeter 3012.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 2060, flight level 24
Runway 5 and 23 recommended.
Delta 2060, Jacksonville Center, radar contact.
Just a longer runway. All hard surface runways. So, alright. Runway 23 we'd have to turn around for, so maybe we'll get runway 5. Maybe 5 or 10. Scattering of light in the atmosphere affects the color. Is it like the city lighting over there then? I don't know how detailed flight sim lighting is. When it comes to the moon and like the atmosphere. It looks great though. It was super red when it was lower. Now it's like goldish color. Pretty cool, man. I don't know, what game should I play? I played a couple hours of Schedule 1 with my family, which is why I was on a little later. Delta Tango's been playing American Truck Simulator. I've tried that game a few times and never got stuck. Never got like hooked on it. detailed enough when you exit the atmosphere, the backscatter caused by the air is gone, and the light gets harsh like it should. What? Rookie said cookie dough ice cream equals water. No, if I had cookie dough ice cream, I would definitely get it, but I did have it like a week or two ago. I finished it. I think I took like 3 days to finish it. Savored it. Took a Cessna up there the other night. Nice. Wait, didn't you post a screenshot of that? I thought you posted a screenshot. Somebody was like, where are you? How'd you get that high? Isn't there a Captain Sim space shuttle that got released? I never tried that, but it looks kind of awesome. See, we can't see their lights at all. 3 miles out, and Dev is... It doesn't want to tell me. 3 miles out. Watch, if I zoom the camera out... Oh, no, we still don't see their lights. Usually if you zoom the camera out, you see lights from a further distance. It's so weird. Is this a planet up there? Planet? There's some big objects. Oh man, when we had the eclipse here, what was that? Was that like 3 or 4 weeks ago, something like that? I just looked at it with binoculars and it looked so awesome. It was just insane when it was in the shadow and you looked at it. Like, it looked so 3D because of the light hitting it, or because of the shadow, and yeah, just it being partially lit. Like, I don't know, it was so cool. It felt like I could like reach out and grab it. Because usually when you look at the moon, like, it doesn't look like a full moon. It doesn't look, or a new moon, I guess. Like, doesn't look, or is that full moon? It doesn't look like 3-dimensional, right? Oh, it is Mars right next to the moon? That's probably what it is then. But man, it looked like you could like reach out and grab it. It looked like so oddly 3-dimensional. It was so weird. Yeah, the lunar eclipse. It was so weird to look at it. Made me want to buy a telescope, but I didn't. Let me look at that Avia assembly.
Jacksonville Center. Expect radar vectors. Runway 23.
Expect radar vectors, runway 23, couch 323. Avia assembly? Oh, is it like aviation assembly? Early access game, overwhelmingly positive. You make your own planes. Build and fly your own airplane, complete missions to earn money, upgrade your plane, discover new locations in an open world. That's cool. Airmail service. It's pretty cool. Overwhelmingly positive came out 5 days ago. Wow. Good for them. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're direct DETA, and they said to expect runway 23, so we'll just set up for whatever is best for 23. Select approach, ILS 23, and let's use vectors for once, why not? They're going to give us our descent anyway. Actually, will they? No, we need to call ready for descent. So we are... So we don't get a top of descent with this in. If I remove this... Oh, now we're direct to the airport. So if I remove that, that won't be good. And we're going to have to turn around anyway. But let's say when we fly over the field, we want to be a little above pattern altitude. So general elevation's 464, so we'll round that up to 500. Add 1,000. So 1,500, and then just add in 1,500 as a constraint here. Alright, top of descent, 9 minutes, 37 seconds. So you can just click the altitude and add your own constraint, and then we at least know roughly when to tell them we're ready for our descent. And then they'll end up giving us altitudes and vectors anyway, because I said expect vectors for the runway. For runway 23. We'll set up for the ILS anyway.
Couch 323, contact Jacksonville Center 125.75.
Oh,
Center
sorry, it's so
125.75,
bright. No night charts here
couch
yet.
323. Jacksonville Center.
I don't know if the
couch
FAA provides
323,
night charts. They would just like
flight level
invert the
190.
colors, like invert the image.
Couch 323, Jacksonville Center.
All right, 1105 and nav 1 and nav 2. Minimums for the ILS are 775.
Landing runway 23.
775.
Cover landing runway 23, couch 323.
And we're on standard barrel. We got 3012 in, which was the altimeter here. Nearest altimeter we have is 3012. Refresh, it is the latest.
Couch 323, contact Atlanta, approach 124.2.
All right, over to approach.
Contact Atlanta approach, couch 323. Atlanta, couch 323, flight level 190.
All right, Universe Sandbox or Space Engine.
Couch 323, Atlanta approach, good evening, altimeter.
I feel like I've had one of those. Was it? I think I might have Universe Sandbox.
Altimeter 29er, 908, expect the visual approach runway 23, couch 323.
I feel like I'll play games like that for like a couple hours and then not play them again. Kind of want to find the next game I'm going to be like addicted to.
Maintain 4,000 feet. Altimeter 29er,
I have a feeling it's
908,
not going to
couch
be
323.
Marathon when Marathon comes out, but I'm not 100% sure. I really love Destiny, so I don't know. Marathon looks kind of basic, but I'm not sure.
They are ready to pay more. Your plane, your choice. Check the log.
All right, what'd they say? We got a diversion or something? Try to land at 16 Juliet to get a reward bonus. All right, where's 16 Juliet at? 16 Juliet. Does it show our alternate on the map? Doesn't look like it. Land at 16 Juliet. Oh, it doesn't show it on the map. Alright, let's add a waypoint then to 16 Juliet. Oh, it's right next to us. Alright. Goodbye Beyond ATC, and we're just gonna go to 16 Juliet. Alright, let's sync our heading bug. Let's start the descent because it's close. We'll just go down to like 9,000 feet or something for now. Vertical speed, we're at 308, so 30 divided by 2, 15 or 1,600 feet per minute. So we'll just start descending, and then let's, how do I accept that? It just says, try to land at 16 Juliet instead. So that's it, I just go land there. Problem is if it doesn't have airport lighting. It's a hard surface runway, 4,500 feet long. There's not going to be any charts, right? Oh, there is. Wait, no, there's not. This is not for 16 Juliet. This has got to be a bug. Oh, there's an RNAV GPS, runway 32. LNAV minimums. Offset final approach course by 3 degrees. Okay, let's go insert 16 Juliet. Direct to 16 Juliet. And let's get nav mode on. Alright, then the nearest METAR is the same. Oh no, it's a little bit different, KBIJ, but 3012, so let's get standard to 3012. Winds are calm, so we might as well set up for the best approach. That runway 32 approach. Alright, so let's go down here and change destination. 16 Juliet. Okay. Go down here. Select approach. RNAV 32 or visuals. We'll do RNAV 32. We'll pick the one initial approach fix, load and activate. Okay, and then we'll see where this initial approach fix is at. PZD. Okay, so we just do a reversal. Alright, we're pretty much flying over the airport. Oh, that's it right there. Alright, we got runway lights. Cool. Alright, then let's see. 2900 and then 1920 after the reversal. So we'll want to get down to 1920. Do 1900. And let's hit VNAV. Actually, let's go down here and do... We're going to click 2900 and click VNAV direct. And then hit OK. And it's saying that it exceeds 6 degree... A 6 degree flight path angle. So we normally descend at 3. Because we're so high, we have to descend at more than 6 degrees. And it's not going to give us one for more than 6 degrees. So it's giving us 6 degrees. And we need to go 3,600 feet per minute. We still have the whole reversal to do though, so let's see here. En route time, it says it's going to take us 7 minutes to do the rest of the course. Going here, doing the reversal, and then landing, 7 minutes. So yeah, we can, if we have 7 minutes and we're descending 2,000 feet per minute, then in 7 minutes we're going to descend 14,000 feet. So we have plenty of time. We're just going to keep using vertical speed. And during the reversal, like VNAV won't work, so we would have to use vertical speed to continue the descent in a reversal anyway. But that's fine, we're in vertical speed. I'm just going to turn VPath off. Okay, so just vertical speeding it down. That's pretty cool, I like the diversions. I forget, I think I paid for that. I think that might be a... Alright, let me change our destination here. 16 Juliet? Dawson, is that right? Yeah, Dawson Municipal. I think that might be a paid feature in NeoFly. Like, yeah, here under settings, these events, you can activate events and failures. So up here it says events probability not triggered in free flight. 0 is never. 100. So I have it at 10% probability for activating events. Oh, oops! It says crash detection deactivated. XP reduced. I don't know, is the wake turbulence, we haven't, I mean, we just got the update, was that yesterday? So the wake turbulence, was that yesterday or today? I already forget. I guess we'll find out this weekend with wake turbulence if it's a huge deal. I haven't been stuttering tonight, but there's not too many of us. Like on the group flight, maybe we'll see if the performance is crap or not. Maybe they made some improvements. Alright, runway is way back there. Alright, we're still descending. So it says 3 minutes until we get there. And 1900, and then the airport was 500. What happens if I activate? There we go, okay. Do activate approach, that's gonna finish the reversal. And then I just wanna make sure that auto throttle starts slowing down. Still got us at 245. Alright, we're catching up to the, right here to the vertical path, so. Let's ascend just a little faster, we can get VNAV on. This is the required rate of descent for the profile. So if we go below that, then we'll catch up to where we're supposed to be. So we're almost there. Path is on, so it'll capture that once we get close. New Assassin's Creed, nice. 70 hours. Yeah, I feel like it's so hard. Like, you can't predict what game you're going to get like hooked on long term and just love. I don't know. I feel like I could love Tarkov, but it's so brutal though. I don't know. I didn't get hooked on it when I played it. I tried playing with a couple of friends, but they weren't like super into it. And now that Marathon's coming out, Tarkov is like practice for Marathon. I'm sure Marathon's going to be like, I don't know. It's hard to tell how hardcore it'll be. I'm guessing it's not going to be as insanely difficult as Tarkov though. Alright, we're on VPAT now. 245 on the speed. Probably when we finish the reversal, it'll bring us to 200 on the speed automatically. Let's double check the altimeter. 3012 is the nearest. Oh, you started playing Guardians of the Galaxy? Pretty fun. Came out in 21 on sale for $10. Yeah, I think I'm gonna not be able to find the game that I want because I want to find a game that I like sink thousands of hours into. And it's just one of those things like you can't like. I feel like I would have already known that game if I had it, if I played it. Like if it was Tarkov or Path of Exile, I would already be hooked on it, and I'm not. To be fair, Path of Exile, though, is crashing all the time on my NVIDIA card. I think they may have fixed the crashes. I'm not sure, but it was really bad. And every time I tried to play, it was like 10 minutes in, crash. 5 minutes after that, crash. Like, it would literally freeze my entire computer, too. And, yeah, it was crazy how it would crash my entire computer. I'd have to hard reboot my computer. All right, 245 knots. This is an LNAV VNAV. Sorry, it's an LNAV MDA. So 760 MDA. Sorry, that's so bright. And go around is climbing left turn 2900.
Vertical track.
All right, set us to 200 knots, and it's doing the reversal again. Let's not do that. All right, let's get gear down. Oh, Elden Ring, yeah. I didn't... Do you think I would like it not liking Souls games, though? Because, like, the whole, like... That's kind of like Path of Exile starts feeling a little silly. It's like, roll, attack, roll, attack, roll, attack. A million times over and over again. Alright, Flaps 1. I did play a little bit of Path of Exile, like they started the new season or whatever, and they have a lot... Path of Exile 2, and they have a lot of bug fixes and stuff. It was kind of chill. I like kind of just playing something different. You like the look of Marathon? Just not sold on the actual game. Yeah, that's the thing is like, if you never... Did you play the Cycle when that game was out, or like Tarkov? Tarkov is like pretty popular, and it's really hardcore though. Like it's so difficult. There's not even a map. Like, you have to look up the maps online and figure out where you are and learn every single map, every room. It's like, you know, one shot, you're dead a lot of the time. It's like fast TTK, time to kill. So it's like it's just very hardcore. But it also looks like one of those games you could literally sink like thousands and thousands of hours into. But yeah, like the idea, I still don't know if I want to like an extraction shooter, but I don't know that I'm built for it. Going in and losing all your gear, like those devastating consequences. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, Bungie's art team is like unmatched. Like they're just incredible. That like mini
500
cinematic they made and showed at the end, like that mini film that they showed at the end there. It was just really artistic and cool. I really loved it. I don't know why there's so much hate for it, for the game or whatever. People seem really weird about it. No idea why. What's up, Dan? How you doing, dude? All right, we got gear down, 3 greens. Oh my god. 787 wake. Rip.
Transporter from dispatch. It is a good choice.
Good thing the brakes are so good on this thing, or I would have had to go around. Did she actually like the landing for once? That's what you get. Into the building. The landing lights? Oh, I didn't turn them on. No, they're fixed. I had them off. I had my lights off. No, the landing lights were fixed. They point straight ahead. I just didn't have them on like a good pilot. Elden Ring's like modern. Yeah, Souls, like I tried to play Dark Souls 1 and I wasn't super into it. I like, I played it about 20 hours and I just got so tired of dying over and over. The landing add-on is called, I think it's just called Landing Rate. It's in the marketplace. It was upgraded for 2024. Or updated for 24. Elden Ring's much more forgiving. Yeah, my brother played Elden Ring and loved it. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm gonna love it, but you know. Alright, let's get this shut down.
Transporter, you can open the doors and begin the disembarkation.
Good. When we landed at the Diversion airport. It's kind of cool. I like the random events. It's pretty fun. Oh, Helldivers 2. Yeah, I couldn't get into the like the gun mechanics in Helldivers. I did not like it. How slow and wobbly all the weapons feel. I hated it. I couldn't deal with it. After somebody that sunk like 15 or 1600 hours into Destiny, Destiny is such a spoiling game. When it comes to any shooter, Destiny is just like Bungie is unmatched.
Let's go.
It's just, I feel so spoiled playing so much Destiny. It's just so satisfying and so much fun. Like it's great. I love Destiny. So yeah, it's basically ruined almost all other shooters for me. Arma 3, not really. Sea of Thieves is really fun, nice. Sea of Thieves for 3 years. I played it a little bit. It's just another one of those games that didn't stick for me. I don't know. There's no you missed the galley. Wait, did they take the galley out? Or did they nerf it to the ground again or something? I was like, I started with a hunter, but I ended up playing a warlock a lot, you know, being the well bitch. Sea of Thieves is fun. Yeah, it's been a while since I played Sea of Thieves. It's a cool game. I mean, if you liked that game, you'd probably be into something like Marathon or Tarkov. Yeah, I haven't played Destiny since, well, I played it last year when the Final Shape came out. I played the Final Shape, and that was it. I haven't been playing this stuff after that. Ignoring the X-camera comments, yeah. I can't believe people... Yeah, besides the road detail and the draw distance, I don't find any reason to play X-Plane. I mean, I'll keep giving it a try at major updates, but, you know. Skull and Bones? Is that similar to... It's similar to Sea of Thieves? I kind of like the idea of a game that I can solo, like play solo too. Like I could play Tarkov solo. You can't really play Destiny solo long term. I kind of wanted to dust off Destiny, but I don't think my buddies are going to get back into it. I have like one friend that's playing it because he's like catching up. Maybe I should give like American Truck Simulator another go. I'm not sure. I don't want to buy more peripherals though. Like I don't really want a wheel. I'll just I'll set my rudder axis to the steering wheel. I'll just use my nose wheel to drive an ATS. Time played Sea of Thieves 161 days. Holy crap. Wait, how many hours is that? 161 times 24. Okay, 3,800. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have let's see, 3,800 hours. I think number one for me is Dota. I have like 6,000 or 7,000. Number two is Flight Sim. Number three is probably Destiny. Destiny and Flight Sim. I probably have more in Flight Sim. Destiny's at like 1,500 hours or so. Let's see, and Flight Sim 24, it says I have 58 days on Flight Sim 24. Yeah, 58. I mean, that's just how long it's been open. I don't usually just have it sitting in the background, but... Need a new Forza Horizon. Kip learns Unreal Engine 5 and builds my own dream game. Yeah, right. 4,000 part live stream. People do that. People do live streams. Coding stuff. Making games. I've been recommended some of those streams before and watched them. It's kind of neat. I don't have any ideas though, so I wouldn't be able to do it. Well, confirmed. Charts are in the G3000. Today I learned. So wait, does that mean they're not in the G1000 then, are they? Let me look at the 172 real quick. I don't know if they added them into the 172. Hey, how much did I get in on-air company? 51,000. Sweet. Just want to start it up real quick and see if there are charts. If there are charts in the 172, like, I want to make a bunch of videos, but with Sim Update 2 coming out, I want to make sure everybody's on Sim Update 2 with the new EFB and stuff like that. Can you take simulated flight school classes with 2024? Like learning to fly from scratch with a teacher? There's no shared cockpit, so not really. I mean, somebody could watch you on Discord or something and walk you through it. Like, I do that stuff on the Discord when I have time and when people need help like that. But yeah, there's not like that's something that would be interesting with shared cockpit, is if you could actually be in the same plane as somebody. Could be cool, but you can do it through screen sharing with Discord. Trailer of Skull and Bones. Okay. Well, so you can play it solo? Skull and Bones. I think I looked at it a while back. Oh man, that's not the G1000. Crap. Yeah, let's see if there are charts in the G1000. I mean, it doesn't change too much. It's just nice to cover it if that's a new feature. Just forgot the time change. Skull and Bones. $20. Mixed reviews, 65%. I mean, Destiny has like 70 something percent, so that's not the worst. Naval Online Action RPG Rise. Wait, online action RPG? Similar to Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves has 89%. Wow. Sea of Thieves was fun. Oh, whoops, did I start on the runway? Oh, no. Okay. Alright, let's just see if there are charts in this. We're at KCBM. CBM to SEM. Okay, TCL. Find route. Charts. FAA charts. Okay, and route, send to avionics. Nice. Gave us a departure procedure. And then, yeah, the charts button still is dead down here. All right, no charts in the G1000 yet. Yeah, you could get to them with this charts button, theoretically. Well, if you install the, plugin, but That costs money. It'd be nice if they made it so it pin the FAA charts automatically. Here we got the Columbus 4. So is it right against restricted airspace? Is that what we're looking at? What does that mean? What airspace is that? Oh, it's on the inside. The heck? That's weird. Is the engine tab updated? Lean? Yep, it's got the lean. I don't remember it not having the lean. It didn't have it before? Yeah, it's looking good. Oh, plane specific? Maybe, yeah. Yep. Jules in the cross cart? Dude, the cross cart was a lot of fun. I'm a fan. It's a good time. Yeah, I gotta figure out what I want to play. Kingdom Come, I still haven't finished Kingdom Come. I was playing that for a while. It was kind of fun. It's like a low pressure game too. Just waiting for Jewel to get here. Play hide and seek in Destiny Tower lobby. I think there's like new dungeons. I played Final Shape and I loved the campaign. The campaign was incredible, man. Like 10 out of 10. I loved it. It was so good. I never played the raid from Final Shape though, and now they have at least 1 or 2 more dungeons, I think, that I haven't played either. The seasons or whatever. I haven't been keeping up with the episodes at all. It was just a bummer. I think a lot of people stopped playing when they said they weren't making a Destiny 3. Or like that wasn't what they were announcing. Like everybody was expecting them to announce Destiny 3 and they're like, we're making this other shooter instead. Like, wait, what? Like, wait, hold on. We play a shooter an MMO like looter shooter, and you're making an extraction shooter. What about the Destiny players? It's just kind of weird. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'll try Marathon when it comes out in September. It'll be fun. Alrighty. I think that does it. I'm gonna call it a night. Try to figure out if I want to play something else on Twitch at some point. I don't know. Bring back the After Dark streams. So maybe tomorrow we'll see. Maybe tomorrow we'll see, what's it called? The CRJ come out. Tomorrow's Thursday, right? So it's Marketplace Update Day. So there should be some stuff to, hopefully at least one thing to check out tomorrow. The priest drunk situation is hilarious. Oh yeah, I got to like that part. I got to like 1 or 2 plot points after that, but not too much more. Alright guys, GG's. Thanks for hanging out. Just a couple of Vision Jet flights. It looks like the bird mod was fine, with the exception of when I did reload, but that was all I ran into. Bird mod's linked in the description. I'm going to end up linking it permanently in the description if I end up using it, like it's just in there. Raid. Do you guys want to raid? I don't know if you guys on Twitch remember Emily. She's on playing Kingdom Come, which I haven't been playing for a while, but she was raiding me for a bit when I was playing that. Let me see. Where is she? Yeah, she's playing right now. She's been on 2 hours. Still says main missions. We could raid her. It's been a while. She's chill and she's been, yeah, I'm sure it's way ahead of where I am, but could watch her play some KCD. A PMDG. Oh yeah. If that comes out, yeah. I mean, I hope that comes out on I hope that comes out in the marketplace right away, so I don't have to like deal with the dilemma of buying it out of marketplace or then deciding whether or not it's going to come out in the marketplace. And if it, now you have to decide, do I wait for the marketplace? Because that might mean it's career mode compatible at some point, question mark? Like, yeah, I have no idea. It's really strange. I don't know what to think anymore about like buying it in or out of marketplace. Seems like buying it in marketplace is better. If there's going to be a requirement to buy it in marketplace for it to be compatible eventually with career mode. I don't know. It's kind of strange. All right, dudes. You guys have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. You guys on Twitch. I'm prepped up a raid for Emily. She's playing KCD. Maybe I'll have to get into the KCD after dark again because I haven't finished the game and I kind of feel bad about not finishing it. It was a pretty fun one. All right, guys. Have a good night. See you, Rich. See you, Ian. See you, Bird. See you, Johnny. See you, Underdog. Kineas, JT. Dan. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all probably tomorrow. I guess Thursdays are still the marketplace days. All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.